Hey, yeah, anyway, all I need to say is a few lines here today. In my way is a day coming up strong, I can feel it in my say. Hey, what does it take to plan a new way of being an entity in my way? This way? Singing along.
On the beat.
Okay, here it goes, karaoke mode. No, it's not wrong that I can go into my own songs and then I come out strong. Yeah, ER, here it goes. Hospital mode, okay, go up there in your notes if I can say that. Up in here, we're all woke anyway. Here it goes, we're not gonna get offended anyway. Now that you're here in my day, I'ma let you know a cycle comes and goes anyway. I'm searching for a lot in my quest today. Yeah, in the now to now, here it goes. Yeah, let it go, just let the flow out. Just, don't go, but here it goes. Out the nose, yeah, take a breath, there you go. Release some stress, there you go. Here we go today, living it up the best way. Every day that we know how to be. 1, 2, 3, yeah, anyway. I'm trying to say some things here today. Get it off my chest this way, if that's okay to say. I don't care who's listening, technically anyway. Hey, yeah, we're back today, up here in the high notes today. At about 2 minutes in this song, say all at once. Here it goes, all at once. Love To.Ad is my name today. You guessed me the correct way. I'm coming in strong, and then I'm coming out not wrong. Hey, yeah, you too, hey. I see the best way that you're coming in my way to say. With the motion of my hand, I manifest some things in this land. Better off like that, hey, yeah. Just come back and then you come back in stronger too. When you come in this way with me, when you put me on repeat, that's okay to say too, hey. He, hey. Anyway, now that you're back in my day too, I'll come back through, better off this way, in a new way, better every day. Not monotone, not loopy too, if that's okay to say to you. Yeah, the end of this song, I can see it, here it goes, goodbye. Any more? Hi, here we go again tonight. I'ma let you sing a little bit bright from the light that I spark up in here today. Here I go again. This is how I want to be. From my head, yeah man, it's a fossil in time too. Grown up, here we go. Now you know how to be with me in a new song, happily. Yeah, you like to preach too from afar. Hey, hi, this is just me in a car. No, nah, avatar though. Here we are. Now we're just gonna be positive mode in that 1, 2, 3, 4. You see too, when you want all of what you want, man, I see it too. That you can come through eventually too, when you want to, there you go. This is not me stopping you. Hey, hi, this is how we're gonna be. The name's To.Ad up in here. What's your eye? That's okay, it's just me asking from afar. Once upon a time, hey, how's it been in the way that you have to win too? I saw it when I ejected a couple buttons that I didn't need on my spaceship. Here we are, this is just a new way to O. In here, full circle with a stitch. Now you're here with an I, this is just me. Shape, shift, spin, nah, not that one though. That one, here we go, flip the letter, to the way that you prefer, in every single which way. Here we go, this is you going out to the road, looking away. at someday, and now in the now, some way, looking for a rock, I bet, too, hey? You and I, we spin through, we come to anymore, in any which way galore, yeah. I preach about that one in the mind a lot. Here we go again, not the lot, just the knot. Now you can come through a new way to been to. Here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Numerology time, next time that I rhyme here. Now the 225 mark, hey. Anymore, hey. How's it been? The next lane is gonna happen. A single helix for you. I hope too, hey. Just the being on this ship, putting out some kind of soul. Anymore, no shape shift, nah. Just the way to bool in the computer language. Here we are, no shame. I'll let you know the spirit way.
Anyway, say bye, there is no more goodbyes anyway. Now you just said it right there. Hey, yeah, I just want to say to you up in here we go again with a new ear up in here anymore. This is just how I had to be, hey, cleaning out the other ones, hey, anyway. Now it's just me in here, hey, living in a life that I just know is kind of clear in the day, so I can come onto here and preach to you sometimes in your ear too. Hey, happily too, I guess. So here I go again with the rest anyway. Now we're just gonna unrest that one, the blind guy anymore high. Here I go again, this To.Ad guy. Took me a long time to get me from afar to the healthy guy that thought that these lines could come into me and then I could be clean automatically. So I then went on a quest, hey, like those guys once upon a time. Anyway, the table, hey, yeah, I see it over there too. Alone, okay, what about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You know, those kind of numbers that align finally too. Anyway, here we go, yeah, out the door. I know this is the imagination door that I just wanted to say, okay, closed anymore. Whoop. Sound effects anymore. Here we go again. This is just how I want to be in my head. With the you, too. Universal. Anyway, hey you. How's it been? Anyway, this is just you in my head. That's okay, it's undead anymore. Here we are, all alive. This away too. You and I, and the way we have to be in the cell dimension. Hey, could say they made a movie about it the other day. Hey, anymore. Going out the door, I see this way to be. No agenda planned, I promise. What is even that anymore? Hey. Here we go, staring at the clouds someday too. I see upon a time with you. Universally you and universally I. Hi, okay, I go to that store all the time. Yeah, the one with the crystal shop, eh? Then you come into a new way to be. Ooh, okay, hey, what if your eye recreates itself every time that you take a breath? What is yours about? Okay, what if it's even every millisecond? Hey, I, you know, kind of thing. Because anyway, why goodbye when you can create that new one every time? Anyway, jumping on the lily pad to the next one, hey, yeah, the next one, hey. As a toad I see today, this is I anyway too. How I'd like to be while you listen to me choo choo. Anymore, okay. Close the door, okay. Now you're here in my galore imagination score. Anyway, hey, hi, this is a miracle night. I know how to be divine, that's okay. I'll put it to the side, there you go. Flip the I to the side, there you got an O. Anymore, hey, hi, this a full circle realm up in here. I know I preach about that all the time in my other ears. Clear the throat to when I say you make a new O every single day. There you go again, now you just know that another note from the yesterday day. Hey, how'd it been when you came through in my head in this way? Happily I am undead, that's okay to preach about too in your own throat. There you go, here I go, this is how we gonna flow this way. Okay, change lanes with me. There you go again, now you get me caught up to this way. There you go again today, I'ma let you know there you wanna go with a new way. Street signs, be at the bay lines. Then you can say, okay, I'm at the court. Okay, I'm at the, no name drops up in here. That's what I've been preaching in my air all the time in here. Okay, now clear the throat again there. Any more here? Okay, now you wanna erase some chakras. I see too, it's not up to you. Anyway, hey you, here we go again with another flow. I'll let you know this is how we change from a Mac to attack. Then you come back in a new realm right here, wondering where you came in your veer. Okay, there you go, you brush your fingertips in your hair. I see it too, there you go, it's falling backwards into place. There you go, now you know how to go and flow. Hey, hi, I only accept one line in my line, and that's savages. Hey, hi, I know you've made a rhyme, that's okay too. I'll put it back into you too, in the movies too, if I want to. So here we go, listen to the name. Okay, it's not of fame. I'll let you know that these words come true too, in the way you do. Manifest.
It's just different.
And then I put the napkin down and then I eat. Okay, retreat. It's not a meal for you and me. Here I go. Now my nose full of code. Up in here I go. No. Anyway, hey, now you're guessing me in my right lane today. Anyway, since you came back through, now it's just me and you. Loop, there you go, that's for you. Choo choo. Anyway, vroom vroom up in my car, yeah, that's where I get my studio air freshness. Anyway, and I release this too. Now you're in my motherfucking room anyway. No boom up in here, just magic anyway. Skip a beat, hey. Anyway, now that you're just listening to something like what the woke kids said before. Third eye, yeah, anyway. Pina gland is what I'd like to say in my land, where I stand. Give me about 2 meters apart, if that's okay to start. No smells up in here, I go. Love toad up in here, raise a note. Just for me, someday, positively. If that's okay to ask. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to a name at last. Toad anyway. Now that you're back in my day, yeah, there's no way there was passion back there, because you heard me preach from before. I don't like repeating my name. As a folk person up in here I go. Try to release me some way, I'll release you the same way too. Anyway, classic, okay. Now that I'm here today in my day, I'd like to say it's actually night time there. I'm just kind of in, not saying with the rhyming. I come through and then I come back to my own day and say whatever my own day was anyway. Yeah, the minutes, they click so fast, and then I get to the seconds at last. Now it's, yeah, colorful world up in here I go. Now I know where to go. Go code toad up in here. Now you know you're back in my precious year too right now. 8:50. realm. Okay, let's go do something cool because I gotta go back to work on my shift. It doesn't matter, it doesn't work when I don't eat. There's the energy anyway. That's just for me, that one right here. Yeah, I'm just karaoke word freestyling in my day. There you tried to come in my way, so I had to go left. Right here in the now. Okay, wow. Reset the now too, because WOW. What does it mean now for me? When I preach always, all finally got it out off the chest. Win over, win. Hey, now you know that there's no point in my line sometimes. Long song, just so I don't get it wrong. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, hey, anyway, stay true in the mind I do for you. Hey, anyway, here we are again today. Yeah, I'll let you know some things that are better off in my way. Yeah, these theories in my brain. Hey. Sippin' true, here I go for you. Blow a piece of dust, there you go, we can trust. Yeah, anyway, trust, here I go. Anyway, stay true if I can to you. Hey, anymore, hey, here we go again today. This is just you and I this way. Hey, yeah, you're going to try to guess me this way, but that's okay. Hey, here we go again today, yeah. Anyway, we are all afar in a way. Here we go again today in a car. Here I go again, driving down the speeds of the mile. Here I go. Now I know. Anyway, just to say the correct measurement in my day. Here I go again, kilometers. There you go again. Hey, you're still listening? Ooh, okay. Here we go again today. Anyway, anymore. Yeah, you're just here, awake with me galore. In the notes of the information times, this is knowledge rhymes. Okay. Anyway, just one song this way. Karaoke note, this is just a freestyle. Here I go, just for you. Anyway, code, this is just a name that I came up with. No, from afar. Yeah, based on my real nickname. Anyway, here I go again. This is just who I want to be in my head. This is who I want you to be in your head. Listening this way, confidence in your brain too. Anyway, hey, here we go again today. This is how we're gonna hype up this way, every way that we know how to be, because we have knowledge in our brain. Hee hee. Anyway, anymore. There, that's what I've been trying to say all along, go Lord. Yeah, if I could say that I want to leave that way. Here I go again, stand clear in the veer I do when I brush the mane. Anyway, stay sane. Anyway, here we go again today. Yeah, it's the nighttime too. At times, hey you. This is how we're gonna be again too when we sleep through the alarm. Hype up, raise a cup up. If I could say that in here. Clear. Hey, anyway, now you're here with a To.Ad named code. Anyway, clear the mind, the fist, the rhyme, the time. Okay, now we rhyme up and here we go. Now we just know how to flow. see, now you're back here with a new guy up in here. Here's an H in front of the A. Anyway, hey, just had to come back into the rhyme like that. Hey, now you're back here with a new rhyme in here. There is no way to be clear, there is no code signs up in here. Anyway, stand clear and hear what I'm saying in these lines. Here I go again, this is I in the divine time. I'll let you know how to be mine, okay, in time. Hey, no, not anymore, just a guy that just likes to flow out the nose anymore. Hey, hi, this is just the way I go. Raise a toad, hey, up in the sky, here I go, don't drop it though, so that I can come back to my way to be, happily releasing them frogs over there. I did raise them up in this air. Anyway, hey, hi, here I go again. This is just a new guy from his head. He released a lot of things up in there too, in his bread. There you go again, hey, hi. Physical dimension, okay, say goodbye to reality mode. Okay, 3D earth, here I go again with it all mapped to my birth. Up in here I go again, stand clean, yeah, timeline is mine. Here I go all the time. Anyway, say goodbye. There you go again, here I go, out the flow. Then you gotta come and then you know it's 3:07 in the head. At upon a time in the AM. Anymore, stay true at the do when I come through, if that's okay to say to you. Anyway, hey, hi, anymore, goodbye. Okay, this is a new I, up in here every single time that I preach. There you go, speak and preach at the same time in a rhyme. That's okay if I make up a word in the language of the time of the way to be. 6:40 p.m. Okay, here we are in the way to be, in a nickname-ing them. Here we go. Name's To.Ad anyway. Goodbye, so I can rhyme. Here we go again in divine. Now it's just the way to be, happily living with the greenery around on this planet. Hey, I see that too sometimes anyway. Go. Load up the door anyway with the painting too. I see I do not do that yet. Over here I'll find a wet one though and slap it there. Hey, anymore, hey, anyway, goodbye, anymore, say the way to be is the line, hey, yeah, the thickness is up to the strength of the witness anyway. Innocent too, hey, how's it been? Choo choo. Anymore, here we go. Now we're out the door and now we're in tune with a new I again. As you seek to see me eventually, then you'll see that you is turned into I. Not a shape shift, just a morph like a character on the screen anyway. Movie time, eh? In my rhyme, if that's okay to say, hey, anyway, not a dude anyway, just one with you know who too. Yeah, Mother Earth, hey you. Anyway, choo choo. Yeah, anymore, here we go again through the door. Bye anyway, hey, welcome to the way that I rhyme. In time sometimes to take a beat, slap it down and then retreat with me. There you go, happily too. Anyway, choo choo. Yeah, anyway, here we go. Now you're getting me not to say a single line, neither am I to you. There you go, turning you into I. Hi.
On the beat.
Hey, hyped up, here I go again. Raise a cup if you can. Anyway, now my name from 1 to 10 is To.Ad. Up and here I go. Now I'm gonna raise a note for you and I. Here I go today. Hi. Okay, now we're here today. Living it up the best way that we know how to be. Probably after, a couple years, now we're in 23. Okay, here it goes. Raise a note for you and me, if that's okay to say. I will in the future, hey. Yeah, just planning out the day. Better off this way. Anyway, here we go today. Living it up the best way that we know how to be today. Okay, here it goes. Now we got the breakfast in our own notes too, written down. Okay, now we got the whole life plan, if I can say that the little things fix the big ones. Up in here today, now we know today where to go in our notes. Better off this way when we come to the transmissions anyway. Hey, now you're back today in a new lane too. Better off this way, probably in a talk box with another person over there with their talk box too. Hey, yeah, channel in our brain. Okay, now we're all divine too, probably in a few. Hey, yeah, looking at the clock too. When you got the digital one in front of you, it blinks too. If you can say hey, if you can say hey today to it, then you can come back to it one day, and it'll switch time, and then you'll be like, holy shit, are you all in line divine too, with a life in front of me? Hey you, type of thing. Anyway, now we're back here in our own lanes too. Better off this way from afar, living it up in the car anyway, with blessings in our day. Yeah, in our day, in our way, nothing. Now we're here, positive brain. Took a long time to say this that way. So thank you, I thank every one of you someday too for coming in my way.